Hello everyone. Yesterday we just talked about Seneplex complex because it's a huge topic and it's our what is it like a selling point, I would say, because that's something unique that you won't find it in other brands. That's why we just covered it yesterday, and today again a no makeup look, and I just have lip color and a smoked eye look. That's all I have, and this is obviously from Kusumas, and I'm wearing Nidhi's jewelry to match it. I will post a pictures, but let's hop on what we are going to talk about today. So as you know, the whole book has so many products. I know there is always a question on where should I start, because it's like what are like nice to have and what are must to have. So that is how I differentiate it, because even with makeup you can always split it into that category, but I would say anyone has a skin has to have a skincare. So that's how basic the line starts. So when you start about skincare, why it makes a difference is here we can customize based on your needs and based on your skin type. So we cannot treat all skin type as same. So each skin type has its own needs, and it has it owns what's like plus and minuses. So each one has to be treated in a little different way. So here if you see we have four different lines in US. So we have our dry line, normal to dry, and normal to oily, and oily to acne. So there are four different skin types, and I always send out a skincare questionnaire that you can answer to narrow it down. It can be what is it like sometimes in between two, but I will always ask them which one will be your more priority. For example, some people may feel so dry in winter and they may be feeling okay in spring and summer. So in that case you can even mix and match. So you will use the dry line in winter and then switch back to normal to dry during summer, or even every day you can mix and match any products. For example, to be frank, what I do is I'm a normal to oily line person, but I like to use the dry line for my night time, because I can put more moisture in my skin. That way when I'm sleeping I don't mind even if it has extra moisture, and they all going to be get absorbed while I'm sleeping. So that way it gets really nicely moisturized when I get up in the morning, and then I can use just the what's it like normal to oily line for the morning. And the other thing that is very important in our product is all our products are made completely in USA, and they are gluten free, vegan, because there is no animal byproducts in them. There is no we don't do animal testing on animals. That is very nice on Senegence side. So they are cruelty free products. I know many of them are really interested when it comes to these kind of important things, and most of our ingredients are naturally sourced, and ours is even though it's not non-GMO certified, it's still the products are of high quality and made completely in the USA, unshipped all over the world. So these are some of the important things when it comes to our line. And as I was, so where do you start? That's the question you get asked. Whether you are in your teens, 20s, or whether you are in 40s, doesn't matter. This is like for everyone. Whether you are what is it, like a woman or men, everybody can use a good cleanser and a moisturizer. So we do have our men's line separately. So here I'm talking about in overall general. So it doesn't because men's skin is little different, so that's why we have a separate men's products where we carry cleanser, shaving cream, and a broad spectrum moisturizer which is with what's it, like sunscreen in it, whereas the normal line has a cleanser of your choice, because our cleanser has to be pH balanced. You cannot use something that you use for your body to your face, because they are different. So always make sure don't use a harsh soap or anything, or something that you use for your body. So make sure you get a cleanser that is specifically designed for your skin type. So that's where it makes a difference from grabbing it from generic brand to here it is specifically made for your skin. And you will be with any Senegence product, you will always start very small. Even to the cleanser, just add like a pea size and always add water and emulsify and doer. If you see our cleanser, they are called 3-in-1. It cleanses, tones and exfoliates all at the same time. So that's why a toner you might have used in different brands, here you don't need it because this itself does that. And here the exfoliation is a very gentle everyday exfoliation. So that when it comes to exfoliating, there are two different types. So I think it's chemical and what's it like a physical, I think. So here you will see there will be very tiny grains that will exfoliate you every single day, and a cleanser is both morning and night. So you will wash twice a day, and when you start using the skincare at night, it will work really well, because you are removing all the impurities or excess oils, or and the skin turns over at night. So whatever makeup products or any dirt, you need to cleanse it before you go to bed, and then you can apply the moisture and the treatments and all. That way it gets longer period of time to soak in, instead of, for example, morning you may either go out, the sun's rays are there, the pollution is there, or all those stuff, but while at sleeping it gets time for it to absorb all the goodness and then look plumpier in the morning. The way, once you add the cleanser, you have two choices: adding a daytime moisturizer that has a mechanical equivalent of SPF 15, and adding a night cream. So all these two will be based on your skin type. So whatever cleanser you have added, then you can add these things. So if you say I need to add at least one, then I will always suggest you to go with the night time to start with, because here you have you can see the difference, because night time is a little more thicker than the day cream, and also it has more Senaplex complex. That's why it comes in a tub, and that way you will add more moisture to start with, and then you can add the day cream once you are set with this. And the fourth product in the basic skincare will be obviously adding an eye cream. There is no question who needs an eye cream. Anybody who has an eye will need an eye cream. That's how simple it is, because if you have puffiness, if you have bulging and all at your under eye, then that means every night what happens is there is water that gets collected there, and every day it shrinks and expands. So that's why you will start to see the aging signs faster. They call it crow feet, which will start to show up here or near your mouth and all. So that's why adding eye cream is really nice. And we do have two different types. One is the eye cream, the other one is eye illuminator, which you can use it at the morning. But if you want to add one, you can just add eye cream, and you can use it morning and night. That way it's one of our thickest product in the line, and it's I think the staying power of this was almost 12 to 14 hours. And not only that, it is going to have 122% of improvement. That's how much thick the product is. Let me show you. And it melts in your fingers. These are newer bottles. I will just open the eye cream to show you. And you can see it's really thick. So you just rub your fingers against it and just gently pressed against your sun and massage it for 1 to 2 minutes. Each of these products, I have covered them individually, and I will be able to forward whatever product you are interested in. But if you are new to the line and if you want to take care of your skin, this will be the first suggestion I will make for anybody. So before jumping into problem areas, because we all have different problems like acne scars, discoloration, dryness, wrinkles, pore size. So there are like different problem areas we all deal with. But before jumping into that, I want you to concentrate on this and incorporate this into your skincare line before going to that. Because if you have the dead skin cells and all lying around, and if your skin is not clear, then there is no point in adding those, because you are going to they are not going to have that much effect on, because it is like you have a layer that is lying on top of your face before they penetrate deeper into. So that's why I'll always make sure you start these products and have a practice of including them in your daily routine, and then we can talk about like exfoliation, whether we can talk about we can talk about whether adding a product that can improve your the problem areas. And some of them are like spa products, like nice to have, where you can treat yourself once in a while, all those stuff. So if you are new to the line and want to start taking care of your skin, because we all have one organ, it's a biggest organ in your body, and it is something you need to take care before it gets worse. Because I am I didn't know that when I had my acne, till that I never had any proper routine, or I didn't know any knowledge about these products. So I have suffered a lot by myself. So then I always make sure to read about these products, and before giving it to the customer, I always make sure I use it for quite some time before making the video, and that way I can share my own personal experience. And in my house, pretty much we all three of us use. I think Cloudy is the only one who doesn't use any of these. My husband always asks, should we use the shampoo for him? I'll be like, no, he already gets so much hair for for his grooming, so we don't need it as of now. So but he loves, whenever at night when I wash my face or apply my hand cream and all, he loves to lick them. Like, I mean, he will jump it from my husband's hand and come and start to lick all my cream, whatever I have applied. So he loves that. And these are not going to be a time consuming process. I always make sure to ease you into these lines. It's very easy for me to just go and say, okay, these are the things you need, you just go buy it and just start using it. But I don't want to do something like that, because when you are new, I want you to take time and appreciate these things and then include it. And it has to be like your part of your routine. How you brush your teeth, how you shower, this has to come without thinking much, because obviously they are going to just take 2 minutes of your time. And I feel like you are much worth more than that. So you need to start taking care. I know, as a women and mom, we working women and busy moms, we always neglect ourselves, because that is the easiest thing you can do. We cannot reduce any of your work. So what we do is, like, when it comes to us to do something, we always say, okay, we don't have to do it. Similar way, that's why when they ask me I forgot to do the nighttime skincare or something, I always tell them, like, you don't have to wait till night to do a nighttime routine. For example, if you have 5 minutes, like even 5 o'clock or 7 o'clock, when you are in between your dinner and other things, then go up, and when you are you can just do your routine, and the nighttime routine is going to have more time to soak in your in your skin. So that way it is like you are doing something good for yourself. And when you get up and see yourself in the morning, you will start to see the changes. I always ask you to take a picture before you start Senegence journey, and like after 4 weeks to 8 weeks, so you can compare. So because sometimes when we see ourselves in every day, you don't realize how much it has changed. And sometimes our husbands or friends will start to notice, saying that your skin starts to look really bright, or even when you apply makeup, you itself start to see that it adheres better and it also stays well. Because until the skin underneath is good, your makeup is never going to be 100%. So that's one thing for sure. How much ever you spend on your makeup and how good the brand is, until your skin is good, it's nothing, it's of no use. So make sure to invest on these kind of skincare that is going to really help you. And for me, since it's skincare week, I'm so happy, because this is one thing I thrive to learn more, and I like to share it with everybody, because I feel like every woman deserves to take care of themselves, and they need to pamper themselves every day, not like on their special day. So this is something I consider them having their own, and enjoy it. And if you have a teen, please make sure to add 1 or 2 things when they are young, and it will become their habit that they should take care as a, what is it, like well, I know many teens will have acne and all, so having a good skincare routine is the base for everything. It is like eating clean. It is similar to that. You need to take out the junk and not just buy a product based on the advertisement or something. You need to understand the ingredients and how it's going to be effective, and that way you get maximum benefits out of it. And I'm always open to doing a video or having a what's it, like one-on-one consultation. That way we can talk about the problem areas and then address it. Hope you enjoy this video. Have a wonderful day, guys.